Welcome to Mental Game Mastery, where we dive into the world of sports psychology and peak performance, designed for you to level up your athletic career.
Hey there, athletes. I'm your host, Coach P, bringing you mental performance insights and stories from being in the trenches of athletic coaching. As a mental performance coach, I get the privilege to work with all athletes across all sports.
Before we continue, I read a quote once that said, "He who said money can't buy happiness hasn't given enough away." I have no idea who said it, but it leads me to a question I want to ask you. Would you help another athlete or coach if it didn't cost you any money and you never got the credit for helping them? If you're that type of person, I have a favor to ask you. This favor is going to benefit someone you don't know, and you likely will never know this person. These athletes and coaches are just like you were a few years ago, or maybe you are right now, less experienced, but full of desire, hungry for information, but not sure where to look. This is where the favor comes in. The only way for me to accomplish my mission of positively impacting the lives of athletes and coaches is by reaching them. And most people do judge a video by the number of views, likes, and shares it gets. So if you have found this or any of my other videos, even if it was just one thing that made you pause for a brief moment and go, would you take a moment to share this video? Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And guess what? It doesn't cost you a thing, and it takes less than 60 seconds. And in doing so, it might help one more athlete or coach reconnect with their why. One more athlete or coach experience a transformation in their athletic journey they may not otherwise encounter. And one more athlete or coach realize their dream. And to make it happen, all you have to do is hit like, share, and subscribe. If you feel good about helping other faceless athletes and coaches get better, then you're my kind of person. It helps me get that much more excited about helping you dominate your athletic goals. And you want to know what else? For those of you that are wanting to grow your brand as an athlete or as a coach, if you introduce something of value to someone, they associate that value with you. Take that bit of info for what it's worth. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now let's continue.
To be consistent over time, you must be able to describe what you do as a process. And if you can't describe your process, well, then you don't have one. And here's a hint. Your way of life, how you live your life, is your process. And part of your process should be the consistency of bookending your day. Your morning routine starts the moment you wake up and lasts any amount of time you decide. It could be 15 minutes, it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. Your morning bookend is the process you go through to start your day. It may include making your bed, should include making your bed, drinking 16 ounces of water, meditating, coffee, exercise, breakfast, vitamins, reading, writing, time with a loved one, or a shower before you start the day. In order to create a successful morning routine, part of your morning routine begins the night before in the form of preparation. For example, for me, I have my overnight oat breakfast pre-made, my coffee is queued, my Scooby snacks are ready, my clothes for work and working out laid out in order to make my morning as seamless as possible. And as you examine your process, your way of life, how you go about your day, what can you do to start your day off on a more consistent basis? Thank you for listening, and remember, the time is now.